Hi again, I'm back with Doll Stories as kama kawaida. Na nilipromise I'll come back and tell you how to know that you're being romance scammed. For those people who don't know what's a romance scam or a catfish, ni when somebody lures you into into a relationship online, and then they are lying about themselves. They put a fake profile picture. They portray different personalities, of which the photo they've put is not them, and they are not the ones, especially nowadays when we are having online dating. So it's luring someone into a relationship by means of a fictional online persona. Got it? Yeah, it's real. Those people are real, being catfished. Si uongo. And if you've not watched that previous story yenye iko hapo ya catfish romance scam, go back there, watch it. It's going to give you some information, but now I'm here to give you the real information about kujua venye if you're being romance scammed and how to prevent yourself from being a victim. Don't let yourself be a victim while online dating. Yes, there are people who get real love. Kuna watu huingia wanapata real love, but those are like the lesser percentage. The bigger number ni wale watu wamekuwa catfished. So I'm going to give you some signs and some things, some red flags to watch out for when you are online dating. And when you are doing an online dating, you can figure out if this person is real kulingana na what, if you look at the information they are giving you or what they are telling you, you'll be able to know. So if you see me like looking down here, I have some pointers that I don't want to forget. I want to include in this video so that this video can have as much information as possible for you to be able to realize when you're being lured into a fake romance scam. And let me tell you this, women we are very, very vulnerable to this. Men si sana, lakini kuna wale, there are those who get into it and they are caught into it. There are people who have been lured into this scam for years. They've never met this person and they think it's real and it's not real. They end up using a lot of money, but they will never meet this person because the person who's behind that profile picture is not even a lady. It's a man who has been telling you lies, telling you things that you want to hear. So I'll give you a quick rundown on signs to know when somebody is lying to you. So number one, when you get into an online dating, forgive me, nitaongea Kizungu so that these notes can be well portrayed. I'll mix Kiswahili na Kizungu for those who don't understand Kiswahili. So when you get into an online dating, you are there, you are waiting to find somebody who mtaezana, somebody you have similar things, you like similar things. But when you get into online dating, you've just entered to a dating site and immediately you get somebody to chat or to somebody who is interested in you. And then the first sign you will realize if you're being scammed is the person will profess love quickly, very quickly. Now you've not met this person, You've never met him, but this person is claiming to love you, to give you love, to enjoy. They're claiming to have loved you to death. That should be a red flag. They have very strong emotions. That's a sign that this guy is a lady or a guy. You should put your red, like get yourself ready to get more flags if this person is professing love quickly. That's a tactic they use so that they can get a lot of information about your personal information. So when somebody tells you they love you, you end up telling them a lot of details about yourself. Be guarded. Don't do that. Don't tell somebody a lot of information and you just met online and you've never seen him or her. So be cautious when a new love start asking you personal information or personal details. Number 2, this person might claim they need money for an emergency or a hospital bill or a travel. They might tell you, oh, I have a sick relative. Can you kindly help me with money? That's a red flag. Mind you, this person you've never met. Hujaiona huyu mtu. You've never met this person. So this person has started asking money. First of all, they showed you a lot of love. So second of all, they start telling you that they have an emergency. Out of the blue, they have an emergency. They might tell you they want a short-term loan. You give them money, and then when you meet, they are going to pay you back. My friend, you'll never see that money. Your pesa, you'll never see it. They're just lying to you because they're not even real. Some other lies is that they're asking money for the business. Like for the other video that I had talked to you about, that lady called Emily was being lied to that he wants her to send money so that she can pay he can pay the workers in Nigeria where he is, which was a lie. There's no business, there's no workers, there's nothing. He just wants her to give him the money, and then he disappears. And then you're left heartbroken. So that is what they do. Or they want to, some other scammers, they lie to you that they are traveling to you, and then somehow, somewhere they get an emergency that they've been locked down because of their passport had an issue, or they were found that they had not paid taxes. Some bullshit, like some crazy stuff, something that is not even making sense. Somebody was traveling and then they tell you that they have been detained by the immigration. What the hell? So, and then they start asking for money. And then the person an immigration officer, they pretend somebody else calls you who is an accomplice to them. They start calling you, telling you that they are having, that is the immigration officer, they need money for you to send. So number 1, if he was traveling to you or she was traveling to you, they should have been prepared for some such kind of emergencies. Another thing, the immigration don't care about you when you're traveling to stop you at the immigration, at the border, telling you that you have taxes to pay or you have some money you need to pay at the airport because you're flying out. I have flown out and the immigration, they don't care whether you are in debt or whether they don't care. They just let you go. So that is a lie. Don't let yourself be lied to by that kind of emergency. That is a lie. Another one, they say that somebody close to them has died, their mother, their kid, especially these people, the Nigerian scammers who tell you that they have their kids in that They are Nigerian scammers, but they have put a picture of a Caucasian, a white person. So they lie to you that their kid has died, so that you send money for the funeral, or you send money for if the kid, they tell you the kid is sick. That is not true. That is not true. Number one, if he moved his kid from here or her kid from here to a third world country, he knew very well, he should have been prepared for such emergencies. You, who is in this relationship, you're not the one who is supposed to be, you are the one who is supporting him to pay the bills for the hospital. And another thing, if he is an expatriate, the company or the government that has sent him, or whatever company or whatever business he's doing, they should be able to have health insurance for these people who are expatriates to that country. They have an arrangement, you see. And then another one is they pretend to be in the service, like they say that they're in the army, American Air Force, American military, and then they tell you that they are going through a hard time in the military. Number one, when you're in the military here in America, they give you all the benefits, everything. You're taken care of in that country. If you go to like Iraq or Afghanistan, or you go to a country that is not your own country, the American government does not let their own suffer. They start telling you that they don't have money when they are out there in the whatever they are fighting for, the whatever they are doing there, whatever kind of a job they are doing, protecting America. It's not like they're in hell, like they don't have food or anything. Those people are taken care of very well. So beware of that. Don't let somebody lie to you that they don't have money, that they need money for, especially when it's a very, like an emergency. No matter how urgent it is, think twice before you send money to somebody you've never met. Another one is they lure you off the dating site. Like I had told you in the other video, they take you off. If you've met in a dating.com whatever thing website, they take you off that website. They take you to another easier way of talking for you to chat with them. Like I had mentioned, they take you to hangouts, or they take you to email, so that instant they can send you instant messages and you can be able to reply. That's a tactic they use. At first, you not know it is a red flag, because maybe you've been paying that website. You want to get off that website for the dating website. You want to get off that website so that you can at least go somewhere where you'll not be charged. Because some dating sites, they charge you when you're on it, when you're chatting, they charge you. So you at first you not think that it's a red flag, but for sure it is a red flag when you think about it. Later when you start seeing all these other red flags coming up. So be cautious. Don't give out your personal phone number, because they will use that phone number to blackmail you. Don't use your personal email where you have your details, your personal information, your bills, your credit cards, where you've stored them in your phone. Don't give them that. When you're on an online dating, use a different email that even if things go haywire, you can always block it or close it, or you can move from that and go back to your original email. So don't use your email that you use for your business or your work or your personal life, because they will use that to blackmail you. At some point, they will use it to blackmail you. So be careful about that. Be very careful about that. So another one is they always plan to visit you, but they cancel due to an emergency. There's a story I was told by a friend that a guy had met a lady online, and This guy was really ready to marry this girl from it was an African. The guy was in Kenya, and the lady was claiming to be here in America. So this lady was saying that she doesn't have money for ticket, but this guy was a well-up guy. He was able to buy a ticket. So this guy kept sending money for a ticket. He sends the money, the girl comes up with another excuse not to meet him. She says, oh, I don't have a passport. So the guy sends money for the passport. And you know, they use all these tactics to get you to send money, but at the end of the day, the person who is on the picture, on the profile of the dating site, that's not the person. It's probably a guy, a young kid, like maybe 16-year-old or 17-year-old who's scamming you. They are not old people that scam you. They are very young kids, maybe a 20-year-old scamming a 56 or even 60 or 80-year-old guy. It's real. It happens. So when they come, they tell you there's an emergency. So you try to establish what is going on, and so because you are interested with this person, you send money. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, is you who's going to be crying, because this account, your account is you're going to get bankrupt because of this love romance scam. They're always targeting your account. They're always targeting to get money from you. People have even sold houses because of this romance scam. So they tell you that there's a traumatic event, like, oh, the family, somebody died in their family, so they can't travel. So those plans are changed. They tell you there's a family drama. Oh, my brother wants to kill my other brother, so I can't come. There's a business loss. Maybe, oh, my business has been burnt down. For real. So be careful with that. And then they will ask you to give them money. It's a loan. You give them a loan. Oh, when I come, I'll return the money. It's a lie. It's a scam. So another way you can know that there is a scam, you're being scammed. These people in Nigeria, some of them have very bad English. Very, very poor English. You'll see the way they write to you. There is a lot of spelling mistakes. You can see how they are constructing their sentence. It's broken English. Those are red flags. You might not think about it, but if you're really, really keen on reading mistakes on something when you're reading, you will see that there's something that is off. Because if it's a person who is a white person, they're good in English. They're good in writing their own English. So they will be able to construct good sentences, readable sentences. But these scammers, they don't know. That tells you right away, this is a guy from another country that English is not their first language. English is probably, they learn it in school. So another way, if you can know, is somebody, I've talked this a couple of times. They ask money quickly for desperate. They request you to send the money very fast, very quickly, and if you don't send it, they become desperate and persistent. They can text you, like I told you the other story. This lady, the guy had called her many times because she had money, $190,000 that he was waiting for, and he was waiting for another 1,000 from her. So when she didn't pick up the call, the guy became frantic on calling. That's another sign. Another one, they don't keep their promise. They will always give you an excuse. They tell you, oh, I slept. You are waiting maybe for him to call you or to text you or to chat with you. When you tell him to come online, they refuse to come online. When you tell him, hey, can you come online? I want to see you on the video. They'll tell you they don't have a camera. My camera is broken. My camera cannot focus. My camera, you know, they can't. They just can't come online because they are not there. Even when you tell them you want to call them, you know, on the phone, they'll refuse. And some of them, they're very, very cunning and they're very, very smart. They'll use a voice thing app to change their voice. But you will hear if that person is a male that is pretending to be a female. You'll know. You'll be able to know. It doesn't quite change your voice completely. So we shall go now and check on how to protect yourself on this romance scam. Number one, never, ever, ever. And I say, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Never, ever, ever send money to somebody you don't know. To somebody you don't know, don't send money. Don't. Or vice versa. For somebody you don't know, you can't just go asking money from a stranger. Do you? Do you go on the street and start asking for money? No, you can't. It's not that's not even something you'll be able to do. Number two, you always, when you get into the online dating, know that it's possibly a scam. Just put that in your head. Don't just go there blindly. That you know that when you're entering into a dating site, that could be a scam. And it could be a real scam. So that you'll be able to see these red flags that are coming. If you go there blindly and fall in love and close all close all ears and you even close your brain, you will not even see the red flags. Because these guys, they know how to manipulate you. They will manipulate your head and manipulate your heart. Yeah. So another way you can, number two, you can protect yourself. Number three, do an image search. Nowadays, Google has image search. Yeah, you can do that. Check if that image has been stolen. There's some sites that red flag those people's profiles that have been, put online, like they have been stolen online. So you can be some you might miss it, but you can always request this person to send you photos. You can tell them, send me a photo putting your two fingers up. You can tell him, can you take a photo or put me on a video when you're doing something or scratching yourself. You can always test this person too. If you see them, they're not doing it, just know it's a scam. That's a scam. You can do an image search. There's so many sites that you can do an image search. Another way you can protect yourself, don't share your personal photos, don't share your personal videos. Some people go to a very extreme, I think they are too much in love, and with this guy whom they've never met, they start sending nude pictures. Let me tell you, my friend, they will use those photos to blackmail you. When you refuse to give them money, they will tell you that I'll send me $5,000 or I'll put this video online for people to see. And when you hear that, you will give them money because you don't want to be embarrassed. So don't send them photos of you or photos of you doing anything. No, don't. Don't send any nude pictures. Don't. They will pretend that they are sending you nude pictures, but they are getting them from porn sites. They go get porn porn videos and porn site, they say that they're the ones that are there standing naked on camera, which is not them. They've gotten those from porn sites. Be careful, my friends. Be very careful. They'll blackmail you, and you'll send them money, and you'll remain there heartbroken and broke. And then if you plan, number 5, if you plan to go meet them, just say maybe you've gone there and it's a good relationship. The person is, forthcoming, is a real relationship. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell them, give them the address of where you're going to meet. If it's an overseas, you see relation, like on a long distance relationship, tell your family, hey, I'm going to Australia to meet this guy. I'm going to Canada to meet this guy. I'm going to Africa to meet this lady. So don't just keep it to yourself, because things happen. People have been killed when they've gone to meet people that they don't know. So tell somebody, give them details of where you'll be residing, give them the address, give me the telephone number. Make sure they know where you are. Keep in touch. When you are there, when you arrive, call them up and tell them I've arrived and I'm here with this person. Let them know this person. Don't put an online relationship a secret. Don't do that. Don't do that, my friends. Another way to protect yourself is about the money. I'll keep going there because that's where people get caught up. Don't give your credit cards, your Visa card online. Don't give them that information. Don't. I say no. You hear me, my friends? Don't give your online bank information. They'll go back and steal the money. They'll steal money from you. Okay, number 6 is avoid any arrangements with a stranger asking for money. Especially at I'm going back again. Money transfer, money wire, international fund transfer, electronic transfers, and a new one that is really coming up is the Bitcoin. They tell you to buy Bitcoin and send it to them. Because Bitcoin is not traceable. It's not. You can, if you send it, if those cryptocurrencies, when you send money to a person in another country, it's not traceable. You cannot trace them. They cannot trace it back to them. You can't. So that's a red flag too. Don't send money if somebody is asking you to buy. Also, there are other people who tell you to buy gift cards. They can tell you to buy a gift card from Walmart, send it to them, from iTunes, those people who have iPhones and iPads. They tell you to buy, there's a new one that they've been telling people to buy. Especially these people who go, the iTunes, the people who go to, they say that they are out there, they are military, they are in the army, they are military, and they've been deployed. They tell you that they need some iTunes cards, you send it to them. That's a scam. They are taken care of. They talk to their family. They have internet there. They have phones. They have computers and laptops that they can be able to communicate with. They tell you, oh, I need money to iTunes cards to put in my card in my phone. It's a scam. That's a scam. So be careful. Another one, number 7, don't agree to transfer money for somebody you don't know. You transfer money through Western Union, through MoneyGram, or through your bank account. That's a criminal offense. That's money laundering. Like I told you in the other story, the way that lady was being used, somebody sent money to her and then she has to send that money to Malaysia. That's money laundering, and that money is not going to be traced to the scammer. The scammer cannot be caught because the money has been passed through many hands. So that is called money laundering. They're trying to clean out their money so that it doesn't get, don't get caught. They don't get caught. So personal information, again, don't give out personal information. Scammers can use that to create fake identity. They pretend to be you. Yep. And that happened to me on Facebook. Mine wasn't a romance scam. Mine was somebody got into my Facebook and they created a fake Facebook from my Facebook, and then the person started asking money from my friends. That's a good example. And then they were saying that they were talking to my friends like it's me talking to them. So they were asking money. They were telling my friends, give me money, I will return it to you. Send it to this M-Pesa number. So my friends, 10 of my friends sent money. 10 of my friends. They sent 10,000 each. That was 100,000 in just a span of 24 hours. So by the time I came to realize my account has been hacked, it was already 24 hours. So my friends were really scammed. So don't give out personal information. Protect yourself, protect your accounts. Nowadays, Facebook is giving you opportunities to do security for your account, where you can do two-step. Two-step meaning you can have a password, and also whereby when you log in, you will send a code on your phone, so that code you use it on your phone. You use it from your phone to the Facebook website to open your account, which is good. That's good. Even Google nowadays, they are doing that two-step verification, whereby you have to protect yourself from these bad people, like the romance scammers. So I'll come with another story for the same. Today we switched gears a little bit. We've gone to the love side kidogo too, just to make sure we touch each and every part. I'll still go back to those stories. I have a lot of stories that are still pending, but I'm working on them. And thank you for the love. Be careful, guys. Be careful with the love. So my email, if you would like to share and give me your your stories and whatever you would like to tell me, my email is mydoorstories@gmail.com. mydoorstories@gmail.com. My channel is called Door Stories. So the only word you add there is my, M-Y, mydoorstories@gmail.com. So this is a little bit long video. Forgive me. It's because I love you and I want you to be safe when you're out there. I know people want to be loved. People want to fall in love. And this is where they go wrong and they don't know they went wrong. So give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Very soon I'll be giving people some good rewards. Subscribe. You might be the one and you don't know, and you're being left out when I'm giving stories and I'm giving you all these tips. I'll be giving you some goodies. Some goodies are coming, especially this coronavirus and time. Some goodies are coming. So subscribe. I might go there in the subscription and choose one of you. When I see subscriptions and likes, give me likes, give me comments. I'll go there, look for somebody and send them something from here. Yep. Have a good day. Subscribe, comment, give me thumbs up. We'll see you tomorrow with another good one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.